Hey, welcome back to Real Food Blog. This is a quick episode on how to do a bechamel, is what the technical term is, also known as a white sauce, or we're going to make into a cheese sauce, okay? Just because I'm doing a lasagna, we got some red sauce left and some meatballs left that I'm going to crush up for the lasagna. But we're totally out of Monterey Jack, mozzarella, cheddar. We're out of all that, okay? So I've got some of this grated pecorino parmesan blend left. That's all I've got. So I'm making a bechamel for the lasagna. So basically a bechamel is equal parts of fat and flour. I'm going to use butter in this case. I'm going to use about 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to put it in a medium stock pot. Okay? And then I'm going to let the butter melt. Okay? And I'm going to add in equal parts of flour. Okay, and then in the beginning what we're going to do is we're going to whisk this butter and this flour together. Okay, because what we're going to do is we're trying to cook out the flour taste. Okay, because if you were just to add the raw flour in without cooking it, then your sauce, which you may have had before, will end up tasting like flour, right, instead of a cheese sauce. So once we've got it incorporated, okay, then we're going to add some of the milk. At the beginning, we're going to just add a little bit at a time. Okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to whisk out any of the lumps, okay, that are formed. Because you can't really whisk them out once you've poured all your milk in. This is a great way to use milk if you've got to use it. So what happens is it starts forming into, I want to call it Play-Doh, okay? So you see that? Okay? And then that's when you know you can go on ahead and add the rest of the milk. Okay? And actually, I'm gonna have to get some more milk, it looks like. Okay? So now the trick is letting it come up to almost a boil. And so you got to watch it. Okay, I'm going to add some more milk because it needs a little more milk. Okay, I need to have enough for a lasagna. I'm adding half and half as far as, just a side note, for the lasagna I'm adding half this bechamel sauce and half the red sauce, and topping it off with a little pecorino parmesan blend. Okay, I'm going to reserve a little bit of that. But that's just a neat trick to use when I've got lasagna noodles, I've got the red sauce, right? I've got some cheese. I just don't have any shredded cheese, right, that I can shred up like you normally would for lasagna. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just make the bechamel. I've got milk, I've got butter, and I've got flour, and I've got some of this grated pecorino parmesan blend. So I figured that that's the next best thing we can do. So as we're waiting for this to come up, I want to show you what it's going to look like, because the trick is it's going to coat the back of a wooden spoon. You can see right now the milk just actually runs right off. Okay, using whole milk, by the way, but what we want to do is we want it to coat the back of the spoon, so we're going to give it some time. So you want to let it do that thing, and then we're going to show you the results right here on Real Food Blog. Okay, now that the bechamel has had a chance to coat the back of a spoon, you see that? Okay, it's thickened up. So we're adding some salt because you want it to taste good, right? We're adding the cheese into there. And now, if you were going to make this into Alfredo, you would just add, hey, kiddo, you would add some garlic in here, okay? And it'll be an Alfredo. But it's going to be used as a cheese sauce for our lasagna. And so that's how easy it is. I'm going to show you this. Okay, once I get it all incorporated. I know. You like cheese sauce, don't you? You like lasagna. You love our sauce. You love the meatballs. Yeah. Hey, no, stay out of there. So check this out. This is what it ends up looking like. You see how thick, how cheesy it is? It coats the back of the spoon. Avery Nicole, did you hear Dada? Apparently not. Okay, so that's the cheese sauce. That's how easy it is to make. It's really simple, very few ingredients, and you always got a green can of that Parmesan cheese, right? So use it up, and this is a great way to use it. And it stretches things further and allows me to get this lasagna done without having to go get some cheese, okay? So, hey, thank you for joining us from Real Food Blog. I got to go take care of some Avery business from our family to yours. Thank you for watching us right here on Real Food Blog.